You know how to start the cluster. GCP console login. Going to go to console. There we are given Kubernetes engine.
The screen is not visible, sir.
Not shared. Okay. Now tell me.
Got it, sir.
Okay, good. Now you know go to console. What next? There you select
And
here
Kubernetes engine.
Kubernetes engine. Okay. After this
Cluster.
cluster, within the cluster, create, right?
Create.
You can create. What happens? I'll check it. Switch to standard cluster. Yes. Create. Okay, it will take 5 to 7 minutes. Leave it. First, we'll try to go for explanation. Then we'll come to here. I think someone is trying to join. No one. Right. Now, what is my intention? The sense. Yesterday, what I said, I given brief introduction, right? See, file, new, no. Today, we want to see this is the cluster. Within the cluster, see, is the cluster. What is a cluster? A group of nodes or set of nodes is nothing but a text. Within the cluster, I'm taking, I'm creating one part here. I'm creating one part. I'm creating one more. This part name is mydb. This part name is mydb. With the help of mysql, maybe some number 5 point something I created. I may create. Here, same way, I may create WordPress. WordPress. WordPress is this is the front end application. This is front end. This is front end. If these are individual, no problem. If these are individual, no problem. But these are not individual. WordPress cannot work directly. WordPress can communicate. WordPress can utilize whose services, MySQL services. That's why I'm calling as backend. Backend. One is the front end, another one is the back end. I am the end user, or maybe someone is trying. No, right? I am the end user. I am the end user. I may communicate with only generally front end. Generally front end. This is the front end application. Front end application. That's why it is exposing with load balance. Load balance. Whenever load balancer is, then only we can go for external access. Otherwise, not possible to do. In general, it is going to communicate with the same way it is going to communicate. Two-way communication. Two-way communication will happen. Two-way communication will happen. This is the general nature. These things, how can we apply? These things, how can we apply? This is according to industry, according to real time. This is one MS, this is one MS. Hashtag microservice one. This is hashtag microservice two. Simply, one microservice is able to communicate with another microservice. One microservice is nothing but one container. Another microservice is nothing but another container. Now try to understand. Is the container one? This is container. Each container is wrapping with one abstraction layer. That's why we are calling this is pod. This is pod. Maybe assume pod one. This is we are calling as pod two. Pod two. But we are giving the naming convention front end pod, and back end pod. This is the overall scenario. How to implement these things? How to implement these things? First, I'll try to show you. First, we need to configure MySQL. First, we need to configure. We'll try one by one. Trial and error basis. We'll try within 10 to 15 minutes. We'll properly configure MySQL. Why? We'll go for trial and error basis. Generally, what we will do in general, those things we will try to apply, but it may not create. Why it may not create? We will try to understand very easy. Now I'm going to here where cluster is created or not. We'll check it. Cluster is ready or not. What about this? No. Refresh it. It will show us. Refresh. I refreshed. Okay, first we'll go to create our class. What about my I'm going to edit MS Paint. By it, if it is showing directly, we can enter connect. Yes, started. Cluster is ready. Cluster is ready. Where is authorize? Where is authorize? kubectl get nodes. Yes, authorize. No, still not connected. Still not connected. Now you got it. Enter it. Now kubectl get nodes. Yeah, good. Now it is clear. Now try to observe. Now what is my intention is, how to create kubectl. Observe carefully. Kubectl run. Kubectl run. My kubectl run. Kubectl run. My db. Kubectl run. My db. Hyphen. First, I need to remove everything existing. I think there is no existing. Kubectl delete all hyphen all. If any existing is there, it will delete first. Nothing is there. kubectl run kubectl run mydb hyphen image is equal to mysql colon maybe 5.7. 5.7. Check it. Am I correct or not? Now go for minimize. Again go for minimize. There I go for KES. KES. K. Where is my KES?
Next one.
Next one.
Here.
KES.
No, not here. First row.
First
First
row.
one, fourth one, fourth column, first one.
This is the first row.
Sorry. Fourth row. Fourth row.
One, two, three, fourth row. This one.
Yeah, that's okay. Yes,
Yes,
very good.
yes, yes. Now see the number here. I want number. I added number. That means 5.7 only. Yes, I am correct. 5.7. Now I am going to here. Where, here. I am just I am simply present. What happens? See here. See what it is saying. My DB got created, right? My DB got created. We'll check it really properly created one. kubectl get pod. See automatically what we got. Observe here. What we got? Error. Clear or not? Actually, kubectl run mydb. We are giving like this. We are giving like this. But it is not created. Even if not created, giving status is what? Error. What is the problem? What is the problem? First, we'll try to describe kubectl. Describe desc dscrib. Describe part part. What is the part name? MyDB. We are knowing the problem. We are knowing the problem. What it is saying? See, warning, back off. It is back off. Restarting, failed container, mydb in pod, mydb defaults, mydb defaults. See, container image, see, pulling properly, successfully pulled. There is no problem. Created container db, container image, mysql 5.7 already present in mission. Everything is okay. But finally, what was the problem? Anyone respond? Content is ready. That abstraction layer is not ready. That abstraction layer is not ready. Finally, pod not created. Finally, pod not created. Check it. You may feel pod is created. Pod is created. Look like pod name is there. Maybe it might be it is created pod, but it is not running, right? Pod is not properly created. Pod is not properly created. Even we are not getting proper message at that time. What is the remedy? kubectl logs. This is the important thing. kubectl logs. What is the log? Pod name mydb. Now check it. It is giving clear indication. See, now read the message. Read the message. What is the problem here? What it is saying? See, I think it is started with no not entry point script for MySQL server 5.7. This is the started. Okay, that line is correct. Entry point script for started. Now disable database is uninitialized and password option is not specified. See what they are saying. I think clearly understandable or not? Self understandable, self readable. Which is uninitialized? Which is uninitialized? Password is uninitialized. What you need to mention? You need to specify one of the following as an environmental variable. Which one you need to specify, either this one or this one or this one. Any one you need to specify. Any one you need to specify. Shall we go and specify any one? Before going to specify, kubectl delete all hyphen r. I am giving all the different procedures. Directly I can create it. kubectl run. kubectl run. Okay. After that, hyphen env. What they specified environment. In Docker, how to represent environmental variables? Only with the hyphen e. Only with hyphen e. But in Kubernetes, we must use env. We must use env. See, is equal to even one space back. Env is equal to what you need to specify? MySQL root password. MySQL root password. Copy. Copy. Copy it. Where is copy? Copied already, right? Shift insert. MySQL root password is equal to, you tell me any one password. I'm going to give DevApps. MySQL root password DevApps. Press enter. Press enter. Now it is created. Yes. kubectl, kubectl get the keyword. Now check it. Now check it. Got created. It is running. Again, you need to check it. Maybe got the error or not? No. Got the error or not? No. Got the error? No. Now if I go for logs, if I go for logs might be. Logs might be. Now check it. Everything is fine or not? Check it and tell me. Everything is fine or not? Is there any error? No. See, MySQLD, ready for connections. Ready for connection. What is the port number here? 3306. You know Tomcat port number. You know Jenkins port number. You know SSH port number. You know TCP port number. In the same way, what is MySQL port number? Even they may ask you if you are saying maybe 3 plus years, 4 plus years, 5 plus years, they must ask port numbers. Why? Port numbers are these are the standard port numbers. What is MySQL port number? 3306. What is the Oracle port number? Anyone can guess it? What is the Oracle port number? What is the Oracle port number? 1521. What is the Oracle port number? 1521. Got it or not? Anyway, MySQL community server GPL something they given. This one how to connect with this? How to connect with this? Shall we go for connection? Before going to connect, you need to enter into this pod. How to execute a pod? How to enter into specific pod? kubectl exec. Whatever the concept used in Docker, same concept kubectl exec -it. What is your pod name? Anyone respond? What is your pod name? MyDB hyphen bin hyphen bash. Check it. Am I entered into that specific? Now I entered into container. This is the container. Just I entered into container. With the help of what? I entered into container. In that MySQL hyphen u. Username is root. Username is root hyphen p. P represent password. What is the password I specified? Anyone respond? What was the password I specified?
Okay.
DEVOPS.
DevOps.
DEVOPS. Now see, it is got connected or not? It is got connected or not? Yes, sir. How can we check it? Is it connected or not? It is show databases, show data BASES. Now check it. In this, we created one data there. Now see, it is information. What was the name? One is the, are we given MySQL or something? Nothing, right? See, if you want to create your own database, you can create it. How can you create? Create, create database, database name ABC. Created or not? You can see that. Show databases. Maximum 10 to 15 commands are there. If you learn it, you are the professional in MySQL. Maximum 10 to 15 commands. I got created right. ABC. You want to enter into that ABC. Use ABC. In that way, you entered into ABC. You want to create a table. First, see any table is there or not. Show tables. Check it. Any table is there or not. See, show tables. Empty set. Empty set means till now there is no tables. How can you Create, create table. STUD student. SID int S name varchar of just 20. See, one table got created. One table got created. You want to see those details? You want to see those details? DESC, DESC, STUT, DESC, STUT. It is showing, right? Field name, SID, name, type, data type, integer varchar. What is the key type? Nothing is there. Default value is null only. Any extra things? No. Now we go for how to insert data into such table. Insert insert into stud values. I'm taking SID triple one, yes name Rama. In the same way SID triple two, name is Sita. Triple two. This is not important. This is not important. Just if you know it, that is good. Now you go for commit. Select star from our table name is std. Am I getting my data or not? Am I getting my data or not? But our intention is what? Our intention is what? We just one microservice got created. Which microservice I got created according to diagram? Respond anyone? Which microservice I got created? Backend,
IDP.
backend microservice. Even what is the version number here? Tag number 5.5.7. 5.7 I use. 5.7. Now we will try to create front end. Once it is created, internally it is communicating. Externally, we will provide some other extra communication. Internally, I know you know, but both will communicate one place with one, maybe one or two keywords, with one or two keywords. How to do like that? How to do like? See, simply I am going to here. Where is that? Okay. Now see, I am exiting from here. Exit. Again exit. Internally, which service is running? kubectl, get pod, get po. This microservice is continuously running. In the same way, I want to create WordPress. Anyone respond how to create? kubectl, run, that is WP WordPress hyphen image is equal to WR, the WordPress. If spelling is not wrong, it will create it. It is properly created or not. kubectl get power. Check it. Is it running? Yes, it is. Container creating. It will take 2 to 3 minutes. It will take maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, it is created. No problem. No, shall we check it? Is there any problem in this? Any problem? How can I check it? Anyone respond? Is there any problem in this or not? How can I check? kubectl, kubectl.
Log.
Yeah, very good. LOGS, logs. That's a double do. It will say clearly. Command line Apache foreground. It is running foreground. Resuming normal operations. Okay, everything is fine. How can I say it is wrong? There you may get error somewhere. Error message you may get it. Okay, using server name direct to globally to suppress this message. Okay, now we need to connect this. How can we connect? How can we connect this? Now, see, it is created, kubectl get svc. Which service is there? Default Kubernetes service is there. My WordPress, I want to access external. My WordPress, I want to access external. I need to expose. Or agree with me or not? If you need to expose, then only you can access external. What is your WordPress name? WP, right? What is your WordPress name? WP. Now kubectl expose. Which one you want to expose? Pod. Which pod name you want to expose? WP. kubectl expose. Spelling mistake, right? expose. Now, what are the next steps? Please respond. What are the next steps generally for expose? Generally, I use in previous days kubectl expose deployment name, hyphen port. Have you remember or not? Port is equal to 80. This is internally PHP running. PHP related port number is 80. After that, hyphen type. Please tell me that is the load
Load balance.
BALANCR load balance. Now that's all. Exposure. Check it. kubectl get SVC. That's all. Now see, load balancer is ready or not? WP load balancer. Now it is pending. It is internal processing. Once it is processed, we'll try to use that IP. We'll try to use that IP. We may wait for up to creation of external IP. Once it is ready, now it is ready. Just copy it. There I am pasting observe. There I am pasting. Even it may take 1 minute. Just now got created, right? For accessing, for opening, it may take. Yeah. See, WordPress is ready or not? WordPress is ready. Okay, you feel very happy. WordPress is ready. Everything is fine. You need to connect with front end to back end. This is front end. This is the user interface. This interface, by using this, I want to connect. What it is expecting? Welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following items. What is the database name? Till now, do you know? Till now, do you know? I think you don't know. What is the database name? Do you know or you don't know? We don't know database name. We don't know database name. You know database username? Yes, root. Database password? Yes, root. Database password. Even database host, this is the IP. This is the IP. Even we created MySQL, we connected MySQL, we didn't create proper way. We didn't create proper way. What is the proper way? What is the proper way? First, what I will do, I need to delete one time MySQL because of what are the requirements? Please respond. What are the requirements? Database name you need to configure. Username you need to configure. Password you need to configure like that. Even you should know the IP address. You should know. These four things require. These four things require. Here, here at least you need to configure this one and this one. Why only these two? This one already know the database. This one already know the database. This one is also already know the database. These two things will not know the database. We need to specify. We need to specify. How can I specify? Now try to understand. I'll delete once again. I'll recreate once again. I'll delete once again. I'll recreate once again. These things as a professional we need to know. kubectl, 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 delete, pod. What is the pod name? MyDB. What is the pod name? MyDB. I deleted my pod. I deleted my pod. See, there I am going to up with going to WordPress, not WordPress, MySQL. Up to this, okay. MySQL root password in the same way, hyphen env tell me, is equal to, here is the MySQL database. Observe here, what is the keyword for MySQL database? Observe here, MySQL underscore database. MySQL underscore database. Please respond here. MySQL underscore database is equal to. Tell me database name, any one name. There I given MySQL root password is DevApps. Database name is I am giving MyDB1. I am giving MyDB1. For your clarity, MySQL database is MyDB1. If we say yes, I can press enter. Now check it, database got created properly or not. kubectl get pod. Now is it running? Yes, it is running. This is name is MySQL DB. Which one? Pod name is mysql db, but database name is what? mysql db1. You want to see this database, right? You want to see this database. If you want to see this database, what will you do? Anyone respond? What will you do? You need to enter into this database. How can you enter? kubectl exec. Where is the exec? kubectl exec. Exec. It is. What is the database name? MyDB. This one. What is this? Part name. This is the part name. Now show me. Now tell me. MySQL hyphen u. What is the username? I said root. What is the password? What is the default password? A password is what I given. What is the password we provide? DevApps, right?
DevOps, sir.
DEVOPS. Now check it. Now check it. Show databases. I didn't create my DB1, but system will show you. System will show you. System is showing or not? My DB1. My DB1. Who created this? Who created this? At the time of pod creation, within the container, what is container? MySQL container is running. Within the container, one database got created. This is one database. This is one another database. These are the logical names. Database software is one. Don't deviate that means don't think differently. How many databases are there? One, two, three, four. You may ask me, sir, we created only one. Why system is generated these many? These are the logical databases, just like a namespaces. Like that we can create n number of databases. Anyway, we got created database. We'll see the again. We'll enter into this. We'll try to understand. And now what is my intention is go for exit here, already I said, right? Already I said here we got connected with WordPress. Again I'll try to connect, again refresh it. Why need to refresh? Just now we got created database, right? Just now we got created database. Which one you need to provide? First one database name, second one database username, third one password, the fourth one database host. Check it here. Click once. It is expecting. First, which is expecting? Now you observe and tell me what is your database name. Please respond. What is your database name? My
My
DB1.
database.
My DB1 only, right? What is your username? What is the default username? Fruit. What is the default? What is your password? What is your password? DEV OPS. See, I am giving DevApps or not? Yes, I am giving DevApps. Now, database host. We don't know what is the database host. How can we get it? We don't know database host. How to get the database host? Once again, observe. These things are mandatory. kubectl, 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 describe, 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 pod. What is the pod name? MyDB. kubectl describe, pod name. Somewhere here, IP address must be there. IP address. MySQL pod IP address is there. Where is the IP address? Check it and tell me. Now I'm maximizing. We need to identify this IP address. If anyone view, tell me. If anyone view, tell. Container, okay. Now I described only, right? I use the describe only, right? Running. Somewhere IP address is there. Where is the IP address? Where is the IP address? I may reduce the size once again. Up arrow. kubectl describe pod mydb. MyDB only, right? MyDB only
My
or
DB1, sir.
MyDB1? No, only kubectl get pod first. kubectl get pod. Pod name is MyDB. Okay, good. Now describe pod MyDB. Describe pod MyDB. Now 100% it will show us IP address. Where is the IP address? Where is the IP address? Yeah, yes, see, IP 10.4.2.10. Got it or not? Even 10.4.2.10. Copy this. This is our duty as a DevOps engineer duty. No one can tell us. No one can tell us. These things we must learn. We must learn as a at the time of practicing. And now see here. Now here we need to provide. Control. Now we submit. Submit. Yes. Once I submitted, it is asking. Now run the installation. Run the installation. Now check it. This is site related things. That is, it is connected with the database properly. Here, site title. Okay. Uh, Here, my website. My, my website. My website. Now, username, any name. I am giving Kishore, KASH1. For website entry, this is the password. For website password, for website username Kishore, even password also I can give. Kishore only. Password also Kishore. KISHOR. Kishore. See, this is very weak password. That's why they given confirmation. Confirm use of weak password. Yes, sir. Because of I can easily remember KISHOR, KISHOR. Yes, sir. Now your email. Maybe I'm giving my email only. Now, right. Okay. Install WordPress. Okay. Login. What it is expecting. See, WordPress, from hereafter, whenever you use like this, it is asking you username. What is the username? KSHORE. What is the password? KISHORE. Now see the password I given correctly or not? Yes, sir. I am not remembering password. I am login. See, I connected to, see, welcome to WordPress. Welcome to WordPress. If you go any company, they may tell like this. They may give for you. They may give for you. You must do like this. You must do like this. Now, is there any problem for you? Please respond. This is very, very important. This is not an easy task. You must do proper. You must do proper. Once you did, Af- hereafter nothing is there. Hereafter nothing is there. Very first time you may face complexity. Very first time, here this is ready. You can deploy you can create your websites. You can create your website. Here WordPress is very powerful, very simple way, very easiest way. Minimum 4 to 5 hours if you send, you can create your own website. You can create, even though you can create not static, dynamic websites you can create. Dynamic websites you can create. That is the power of this. Now anybody facing any difficulty respond it? Now what I did here, I created one WordPress. I configured WordPress to my database. Actually, I didn't configure WordPress to my DB. My DB details I configured in WordPress. Okay. Whenever it is connected, we need to know one more thing. What you need to know. Observe here. Now I'm going to not this one, this one. Press enter, press enter. Again I need to enter into my db. I need to enter into my db. Yes, I'm entered. Once it is entered, what is the specialty? mysql hyphen p. What is the username? Root. What is the password? I- what is the problem here? mysql access denied for user localhost using password. Oh, sorry. Hyphen P I didn't mention. And now password is what? DEV OPS DevApps. Now observe show databases. Which database there we configured? Please respond. Which database for WordPress I attached? WordPress I attached which database? MyDB one. My
Maybe.
now observe show use use my DB1. Now show tables. Show tables. These tables I created or automatically WordPress got created. Observe WP. In previous scenario, once I entered, system was showing no tables. Empty set. We got it. In this scenario, what happened? Automatically, whenever I connected means even I am taking new diagram. This is WordPress. This is MySQL. Whenever MySQL details I configured in WordPress, automatically once it is communicated, once communication happens, here it got created, here it got created these tables WP underscore, again WP underscore, what those details configured in the sense, observe carefully the details I want to show you what it is showing here. See here these headings are there, right? Each one is nothing but one table. Each one is nothing but one table. These tables automatically system got created whenever something modify. Suppose even pages, something you modify somewhere else, these details where it is mentioned within the database it will store. That's why this is the dynamic web pages creation. Dynamic websites are possible to create by using WordPress and MySQL. WordPress and MySQL. This is the full-fledged one web application, maybe one deployment. One deployment. By using Kubernetes, what we can do? We can easily deploy web applications. Till now, got the clarity? If it is okay, I am winding this session today. Today evening, I may take 6 to 7:30. 6 to 7:30. Only one session. I think sufficient. 6 to 7:30. I'll continue this. Everybody try it. 99% you may get an error. We will resolve. If not getting, you may follow my proper way. You won't get any error. Even that I am telling. What you need to mention? You need to mention two things. One thing is what? MySQL root password. Another thing is what? MySQL database. If these two things you need to configure properly, even this is not necessary. Even I am removing. You may have a doubt, right? Even this one also I am removing. Up to this is the right one. kubectl, run MySQL. These two things I am providing for you. See, this is the image name is WP WordPress kubectl run. Here is what WRT PRESS. These two lines I am providing for you. You try it, you won't get any error. Where should I provide? Here, again here. Paste it. These two lines, if you use properly, everything is fine. But according to video, you try to enter it, you check it one by one. Is it clear for you? Yes or no? If anything goes wrong, or otherwise, if anybody is sitting in front of your computer, you try to apply it, you try to show me. I will wait for 5 to 6 minutes. 5 to 6 minutes. Anyone possible to do? Anyone is able to do? Yes or no? Or else
No,
you
sir. Sir.
will you do, Kishore?
No, sir. My network.
Okay. You try it. Try to ask me. Maybe I may available after 4 today. I am going to attend one marriage. I want to go to Rajampeta. That's why I am also leaving before. Okay, I may come back at 4 o'clock. That's why I'm taking six, maybe what I said, 6 to 7:30 today will continue. 6 to 7:30 today will continue. Srinath garu, understood, right?
Understood.
Okay, you try it. Suppose if you configure WordPress and MySQL, in future we may configure. What about Java and MySQL? Java and MySQL. Java means Spring Boot, right? Spring Boot and MySQL we may configure maybe tomorrow. Like that, if you configure maybe Python and something, if you 5 to 7 applications, if you configure, we may have confidence, right? Maybe in company, if you go for any company, maybe Java application is there, maybe Python application is there, maybe .NET application is there, maybe whatever the application, one application we know, remaining applications, which browser is there? Common standard browser is there. Common standard browser. You need to follow that common standard procedure. See, even that is asking localhost. Without knowing localhost, how can you configure? Some people may give 127.0.0.1. It won't work. Some people may give some other. It won't work. Which one I provided? Please respond, anyone. Which one I provided? My database IP address we provided as a localhost. Then only it got communicated. Those things we need to know. Those things we need to know. Even if you observe YouTube sites, they won't show you. They can finally show you WordPress only. At middle, they may pause, they may do something, they may automatically run it. Even I observed many websites. Okay. Anyway, finally, we are learning, we are knowing. I am giving clarity. Those things you need to apply it. If any doubt is there, we'll meet at 6 o'clock. Thank you. Shall I wind the session?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Good. Okay, same recording I am providing. Within 5 minutes, you may get it. You check it. You check it. If any doubt is there, post it on the WhatsApp group. Even I am not available with you, I'll give suggestion. If you got an error, if you post that error in WhatsApp group, I may give a remedy for you, or otherwise I may call you. I may tell you what was the problem, how to resolve it, how to resolve it.